What is going on, guys? This is DropThisBox, and I hope all of you guys out there are having a fantastic day today. And today I wanted to start a new series on my channel talking about potential characters that could get into Super Smash Bros. 6. And keep in mind, Super Smash Bros. 6 hasn't been announced, and we don't really know if it's ever going to be a thing. But I still wanted to make a series of videos on the channel talking about several characters that I personally want to see in the game, just for fun, so we can just, talk about whatever character that could eventually get into the game if it does end up being a thing at the end of the day. And the character that I wanted to talk about first to start this series off is Rayman. I absolutely love Rayman. I had a lot of fun playing the Rayman games growing up as a kid. I made a video on Rayman before on the channel. I haven't made a lot of videos on Rayman. I think I only made one video on him, but I thought it would be nice to start off with Rayman because he has been a character that I personally wanted to see in the game. And I just want to go over, a couple things that comes to mind when it comes to, the presence of Rayman and everything else included around him. So let's dive into that conversation right now. So Rayman is one of the most recognizable platforming mascots in gaming history. He's been around since 1995, starring in multiple games across different generations of consoles. His legacy is strong, and despite not having limbs, he's managed to stand alongside legends like Mario and Sonic. With such a long-standing career, it's shocking that he hasn't been included in Super Smash Bros. Yet. His impact on gaming is undeniable. The original Rayman was a hit on the PlayStation and other systems, but it was Rayman 2: The Great Escape that truly put him on the map as a 3D platforming icon. Then years later, Rayman Origins and Rayman Legends brought him back in an incredible way, proving that classic 2D platforming still had a place in modern gaming. Each of these games showcased his unique abilities, charm, and creativity. Rayman has been on multiple Nintendo platforms over the years, making him a natural fit for Smash. From Rayman Advance on the Game Boy Advance to Rayman Legends on the Wii U and Switch, Nintendo players had plenty of exposure to his adventures. He's a character that belongs alongside gaming's biggest icons, and Smash would be the perfect place to celebrate his legacy. At this point, it feels long overdue because many other third-party characters have made it in, even ones with less history on Nintendo consoles. If Banjo and Kazooie could get in despite being owned by Microsoft, then there's no reason Rayman should be left out. He's earned his spot in gaming history, and Smash should be the next step. One of the things that makes Rayman so unique is his design. He has no arms or legs, yet he moves and fights just as well as any other character. This opens up some really creative possibilities for his Smash moveset. Unlike traditional fighters, his attacks wouldn't be tied to physical limbs, which could make for some fun animations and mechanics. Rayman's punches and kicks could extend farther than most characters, almost like a mix between Little Mac's boxing style and Min Min's long-range arms. The difference is that Rayman's movements are much more fluid and cartoony, meaning his attacks could be highly animated and full of personality. He could even charge up his punches for extra reach, just like in his games. His aerial mobility would also be really interesting. Instead of a traditional jump, Rayman could use his signature helicopter hair, letting him hover over slightly before landing. This could also work similarly to Peach's floating ability, but with a more unique visual style. It would make him a tricky character to predict in mid-air combat. His limbless nature could also come into play with dodging and blocking. Imagine him momentarily detaching parts of his body to avoid attacks, or using creative exaggerated movements that make him unpredictable. He'd be a fighter with a lot of personality, standing out from the rest of the cast with his unique physics and movements. Rayman's abilities also give him the potential for an amazing moveset that could both feel nostalgic and fresh. His normal attack would revolve around his iconic long-range punches and kicks, which could function similarly to how they do in Rayman Origins and Rayman Legends. His smash attacks could be powerful, charged up versions of his punches, sending opponents flying. For his special moves, there are so many great possibilities. His neutral special could be his energy fist attack, where he winds up and shoots a charged energy projectile, similar to Mega Man's Mega Buster, but with a bit of a curve. And his side special could be a fast moving charge attack, where he slides forward on his stomach like his running attack from Rayman Legends. His up special could use his helicopter hair for recovery, letting him slowly ascend while spinning, and it wouldn't be super powerful, but it would give him a lot of horizontal movement, making it useful for edge guarding and tricky recoveries. For his down special, he could summon a plum to bounce on or throw at opponents, referencing one of the series' most classic mechanics. Then of course, there's his final smash. A perfect choice would be summoning the Teensies and Palakis, the god of the Glade of Dreams, to unleash a powerful dreamlike attack that warps the battlefield. Or he could call in Murphy to cause chaos, similar to how the Helper disrupts things in Rayman Legends. Another exciting option would be bringing in Moveset, the giant mosquito from the original Rayman game. Rayman could hop on Moveset's back and fly across the stage, blasting opponents with rapid fire projectiles before finishing with a massive charge attack. No matter what, Rayman's moveset could be packed with references to his games while still feeling balanced and fun. Character in Smash Bros. Wouldn't be complete without an amazing stage and music selection. Rayman's world is filled of vibrant and creative locations that could make for a visually stunning background. The most obvious choice would be the snoring tree from Rayman Origins and Rayman Legends, where the giant sleeping creatures in the background could add a fun interactive element. Another great option would be the Land of the Living Dead, a fan favorite level that could serve as a chaotic and spooky stage. Imagine a shifting battlefield of skeletons playing music in the background, similar to how the stage hazards work in Luigi's Mansion. It could be one of the most visually unique stages in Smash. And of course, the best part of Rayman's inclusion would be his music. The Rayman series has an incredible soundtrack full of upbeat and quirky tracks that fit perfectly with Smash Bros. Classics like Dragon Slayer, Land of the Living Dead, and Glue Glue could add some serious energy to the game. They could even include remixes of the classic Rayman 2 soundtrack, bringing nostalgia for longtime fans. Rayman's stage could also have cool background cameos. The Teensies, Murphy, and even some of the crazy bosses from Rayman Legends could show up, cheering in the background or causing havoc. It would be a fantastic way to celebrate the franchise while keeping things fun and interactive. At the end of the day, Rayman is one of the biggest gaming icons that still hasn't made it into Super Smash Bros. If characters like Sonic, Banjo-Kazooie, and Sora could make it in, then there's no reason Rayman shouldn't be included in as well. He has history, the moveset potential, and the Nintendo connection to make him a perfect fit. His games has always been praised for their creativity, humor, and unique platforming mechanics. Adding him to Smash would include a fun, lighthearted fighter that stands out from the rest of the roster. His limbless design alone makes him one of the most interesting potential fighters out there. The demand is definitely there. Fans have been asking for Rayman for years, and Ubisoft even acknowledged it by adding him in as a spirit in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But that's not enough. He deserves to be a full-fledged fighter. If Super Smash Bros. 6 is on the horizon, this is the perfect time to finally make it happen. Nintendo and Ubisoft have worked together plenty of times, so making this a reality wouldn't be impossible. Rayman has earned his place in Smash, and it's time for him to get the invitation he's always deserved. Let's hope that the next Smash Bros. Finally brings him into the fight. So I'm hoping that Rayman gets in the game, because he is definitely out there when it comes to my top 5 fighters that I personally want to see in Super Smash Bros. One day. Like I said in the beginning of the video, we don't know if Super Smash Bros. 6 is ever going to be a thing, but I felt like making a video like this would be fun, just to talk about the possibility if he were ever to get into the game. So if you guys have anything that you want to say when it comes to Rayman, like, is there anything that you personally want to see out of the character when it comes to stages, music, potential moveset, etc., so on, be sure to let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, as always, be sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. If you guys want to follow me on my social media, be sure to check out my X, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. All the links to those are located in the description below. Be sure to click on that bell for notifications so you guys are notified whenever I'm dropping a video on the channel. But other than that, I hope all the guys out there are having a fantastic day, wherever the day may be. If it's the daytime, the nighttime, or the evening. And I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace out.